And the award for galling hypocrisy goes to Hollywood. Hollywood hypocrisy was on full display at this year's Academy Awards, an award ceremony that shunned former powerful Hollywood executive Harvey Weinstein after a long list of sexual harassment and abuse accusations. 3 of his accusers even took the stage. They were warmly embraced. But then again, so was Oscar winner and former basketball star and accused rapist Kobe Bryant. Even the show's host, Jimmy Kimmel, dripped with hypocrisy. Hollywood now loves Kimmel as a sensitive spokesperson for the Me Too movement. But not too long ago, Kimmel was the host of The Man Show that regularly asked women to do things like this.
Guess what is in my pants. You ready?
Set.
Go.
It looks fun.
You should use 2 hands. 2 hands.
But Kimmel and Kobe were not alone. Many of the women who wore pins supporting the victims of sexual harassment and assault also used to flirt and flatter with Harvey Weinstein openly. There is little chance that they didn't know about Harvey Weinstein's hotel room casting calls. It was an open secret in Hollywood. The truth is, the casting couch is as old as Hollywood itself. And it's a good thing that now those who use their power to intimidate for sex are being exposed. But those who knew and stayed silent for so long, those who profited while others suffered, cannot claim the moral high ground now. Hollywood would be better off if it just had a modicum of self-control and left the social issues and political commentary out of the award shows. Last year's Oscars, you'll remember, were filled with anti-Trump moments.
I want to say thank you to President Trump. I mean, remember last year when it seemed like the Oscars were racist?
That show ended up with the worst ratings in Academy Award history until this year. Again, with Jimmy Kimmel as host, the ratings were even lower. It just doesn't make sense to alienate at least 35% of your audience. You know, my brother-in-law is a funeral director in a small town, and he was asked to run for mayor. He said no. Why? Because he said he wants to bury both Republicans and Democrats. Hollywood would do well to listen to my brother-in-law. It's not that the Hollywood stars don't have the constitutional right to say whatever they want. Of course they do. But there is a time and a place. Discretion is the key. You probably don't spout your political views or push a social cause at work because you don't want to lose a sale or a friend or your job. Nobody wants to hear that at work or at the Oscars. You want to be entertained. You want to see who wins. Maybe you watch for the gowns or to watch the stars mingle. Most people don't really want to know what DACA legislation Amy Adams supports or if Zac Efron thinks higher steel tariffs are a good idea. And they certainly don't want to be preached to from a prop pulpit of social hypocrisy. Next year, the best movie makers in the world will once again gather at the Academy Awards. Here's a little tip. When you think that we really want to hear what you have to say about politics or some cause, we don't. Follow that advice, and maybe we can make award shows great again. I'm Larry Menti. Talk to you again next week.